Hi everyone, I'm Nicole, and I'm here today to tell you how you can check out and download audiobooks, ebooks, and other materials through the Portage County Public Library. So first, I am going to bring you to the library's website here at pocolibrary.org, and you can find everything we'll be talking about here today. So right here, this button, Digital Books, Movies, and Music, will bring you to the sites that we're going to discuss. So first, I would like to talk about the Wisconsin Digital Library here. And there are two ways that you can access this. You can get to it through a computer, just like you see here, or probably what's more common is to download it. So when you download it, you would actually look up Libby. I think you could type in Wisconsin Digital Library too, and it would bring you this, but it looks far different. So just know that this is the design of the free app. But today I'm going to show you how to use the site, and it will look similar on the app. So first, let's sign in. So you do need to have a Portage County Public Library card when you sign in. And it's a little tricky in the beginning here. It asks you to select your library. And we are part of the South Central Library System. So this is actually what you want, South Central-LinkCat Libraries, right there. And then you're going to type in your card number, which starts with 26657. Okay, so I did that and clicked sign in, and here we are. So this gives you access to all sorts of downloadable materials. Let's do a little search here. So I'm going to look up, so I searched for Hunger Games, and this is what comes up. So as you can see, you can look at the formats. We have audiobooks, which are the books that you listen to, and ebooks, which are the books you would read on a device. And there's all sorts of different options. So let me show you what it's like to check out one of these items. So this audiobook right here, it says right up at the top that it is available. And that means that I can download it and listen to it immediately. So let's do that. I'm going to hit borrow. And it lets you select your days, but it usually defaults to the longer loan period, which is 14 days. Books, I believe, are 21 days. Borrow. And now it tells you what your due date is. So this item will be due back on September 29th. I can download it immediately or listen to it. Okay, so that has been checked out. Now let's go to my account right here. You see the drop down. It shows you what loans I have. These are the items that I have already checked out and my holds. So let's look at my loans. And that includes the Hunger Games title I just checked out. So it says it expires in 14 days. And what that means is that you do not have to return it, but it will be deleted from your device in 14 days. So it'll keep a running countdown of how long you have to listen to this item. And you can see there is a return button if you'd like to return it early. Okay, now I just went back a page. And I do want to show you, so we just checked out the Hunger Games, the first book. And look, you can see this is the new Hunger Games book, the prequel that just came out in May, called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Now this one says that there's a wait list. And what that means is that you cannot check it out and download it immediately. So this one is an ebook. Let's see if we click on here, it should give us an indication of how long. Look at this. Wait time at least 6 months. So this happens a lot in the Wisconsin Digital Library. There are tons and tons of titles for you to look through, and there's always a lot that are available immediately. But if you want something that's new and popular, odds are that you're going to have to wait a while. And as you can see, we own 82 copies of it already. And these ebooks and audiobooks are very expensive, so I'm impressed that we own that many. Okay, now another option I want to show you in the Wisconsin Digital Library is the different version sites that you can use. So if you see right here, there is a site just for kids and there's a site just for teens. So let me go back to the home page just to show you the difference. So when I first log in, this is what I see, and it does prompt you to meet Libby, which is the free app. And there's Lucky Day Collection, which means those items have no wait list. And then you can just browse. They have different topics on hand here. So this is the full site. And then when I go back up to the top, I'm going to click Teens. And this brings me to a site that it just shows young adult materials that would be appropriate for you guys. So there are some fun topics that pop up right on the front page. Race, Power, and Activism in America, Resources for Teens, New Stuff. And again, you can look at the icons to see if they are an ebook or an audiobook. So this one's an audiobook, and this one is an ebook. Series starters for teens, and look at these are all available immediately. Fierce Females, YA dark fantasy reads, twisty thrillers and mysteries, books with a bite, YA vampires. We're going on an adventure. So there's lots of different topics. There's lots of different ways to do searches here. I do want to show you in the collections menu here. Let's go to audiobooks, no wait, no problems. So there are lots of ways that you can limit your search to just audiobooks or just ebooks, and you can also limit to materials that are currently available to download immediately. So that's what it's showing us right now. Okay, let's go back to my account really quick. So I showed you these are the items that are currently checked out to me, and you can check out up to 10 at a time. So I have 8 more titles I can check out. And let's look at the holds. So if you want materials that are not available immediately, you can place holds on items. You can have up to 10 holds at a time, and it will tell you where you are in the list. So for this one, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I'm number 13 on 7 copies. Sometimes it'll tell you how long it thinks it'll take for you to get that item. So for this one, One by One by Ruth Ware, it says I will be on the list for at least 6 months. Okay, so this is the Wisconsin Digital Library. And if you would like an option for materials that you can only just check out immediately, let's look at that. I'm going to go back to the library's homepage and again click on this Digital Books, Movies, and Music button. But now I'm going to choose the second option, which is Hoopla. And Hoopla is also a free app that you can download. And I will log in quickly here. Okay, and now you see that I'm logged in and it says Portage County Public Library, Wisconsin right up at the top. Okay, so I'm linked right away. I did not have to put in my library card number this time. You do when you make an account, but this time I just had to put in my email and my password. Now for Hoopla, the difference is that you can check out everything on this site immediately. There is no wait list, but you can only have 5 items per month. Okay, so that's a little different than the Wisconsin Digital Library. Also on Hoopla, there are different kinds of materials. So let's look at, I'm going to browse. Hoopla has a lot of music selection, for instance. So these are soundtracks and other albums that you can check out and listen to. So let's check out the Pete the Cat one just to see. So I'm going to borrow this. It's available for 7 days. And again, depending on the material, you will have a different lending period. Borrow the title. Okay, so now this Pete the Cat music is checked out to me, and it will be returned automatically on September 22nd. So with Hoopla and the Wisconsin Digital Library, the items are returned automatically. You don't have to do anything, and there are never any late fines or fees. So let's see, there are also comics in Hoopla. There's a huge comic selection, as you can see. The Umbrella Academy, New Kid by Jerry Craft. Lots of Avatar, Big Nate. And they also have movies. So Hoopla, I would not say has as large of a selection of ebooks and audiobooks as the Wisconsin Digital Library, but it has a wider selection of other materials. So let's do a comparison. I will search Hunger Games. And here we are. These are the Hunger Game options that are available in Hoopla. And as you can see, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the new Hunger Games book, is available as an audiobook, and where we would have to wait at least 6 months from the Wisconsin Digital Library to check it out, in Hoopla, it's available immediately. So that is one of the benefits. Okay, thank you for joining me on this brief tutorial on how you can check out downloadable items through the Portage County Public Library. If you have any questions or would like some help going through these steps, please call the Youth Services Department at 715-346-1549. Thank you.